The Osprey Sirrus 36-liter backpack is built specifically for technical day hikes or quick and lightweight overnight hikes. It is technical enough with all of those features. You've got access points all over this pack, so you can definitely pack your lightweight tent, your sleeping bag, and those overnight essentials, but it's a small enough pack that you can cinch everything down and take it for a day hike. The first thing to talk about here is the suspension system and how it carries the load. So if I peel away the shoulder harness here, you can see a tensioned mesh back panel. This is what I would call a trampoline style back panel, where it's nice and lightweight. It gives you all the breathability you need. It's really ventilated, but because it's tensioned, it gives you a lot of support. You can see I can put my hand behind there, so you get all that ventilation. This is the Air Speed back panel. In addition to that, you have a lightweight peripheral frame that runs around the outside, so you have all of that rigidity in the back panel. For such a lightweight pack, this does have a very rigid suspension system, so it can carry a heavy load rather comfortably. Moving into the shoulder harness, it's nice and lightweight because you have die-cut foam, and because of that foam, there's plenty of breathability there. It moves with you. And there's mesh back there as well. So again, breathability and really having a lot of ventilation is a major theme of this pack here. When you're on technical day hikes, when you're moving fast, when you're working hard, this is definitely going to keep you nice and cool. Now this doesn't have an adjustable suspension system with the torso length, so it comes in two different sizes. Because it's a women's specific pack, you can get a really nice fit. If you're on the lower end of that torso length, you can adjust those load lifters down, but if you're on the upper end, you can adjust them up and really get a perfect fit there. Other than that, the features back here, you have a little whistle on the sternum strap if you need to use that. And then you have stow-on-the-go trekking pole attachments back here, so if you're scrambling on rocks, if you need to get rid of those poles for just a moment, you don't have to collapse them down and put them on the back of your pack. You can just use those trekking pole attachments, which is really convenient. And then moving down to the hip belt, you have kind of a smaller hip belt here, so if you don't have a heavy load, this hip belt doesn't get in the way. But if you do have it weighted down, it's actually a nice foam die-cut hip belt, so it's going to support some weight there too. And then you have nice little pockets right there on the front to get your hands on some smaller items. There are lots of pockets on this pack, so it makes organization really easy. Starting back here, this is a lidded pack. The lid doesn't actually come off. It's stitched back here, so it makes it nice to just open it up. But you have a very kind of shallow pocket up here. You can attach your keys. And then below that, it's a medium-sized pocket. I've got some essentials here, like a first aid kit and some other stuff. So that is kind of a big pocket. You can put a lot of gear in there. On the sides, stretchy mesh water bottle pockets. You can route this compression strap underneath of the pocket or over top if you need to compress everything down. So that's a nice feature. And then if I uncover the lid here, you can have access into the pack from the top. So it's a true top-loading pack, nice and easy to get to all the gear there in the top. It opens up really wide. But in addition to that, you've got all kinds of access right here with a U-shaped zipper. So you can open this pack up really wide and get to anything towards the bottom, middle, and the top of your pack. So that's really nice zipper there. I like being able to access anything inside my pack without pulling all of that gear out of it. As an added bonus, there's even an included rain cover that's tucked away in a designated pocket. It's specifically fit for this pack, so that adds a lot of value. And then down below, you do have a separate sleeping bag compartment. Now, you don't have to store a sleeping bag in there, but you can open that up, and it even has a divider into the rest of the pack. You've got some nice removable sleeping pad straps on the outside, a loop here for tools and anything else that you could think of to use that for. Now here on the side you have a nice convenient bungee that you can either attach that tool, or if you have trekking poles that you want to store on the outside of your pack, you can store them there. Now if you're traveling, if you're not using this as more of a technical pack, you can tuck away those little straps so that they're not hanging out. So I just think those small details really make a difference to make this pack just be versatile for all kinds of adventures. I can see traveling with this pack and it working really well because you have so many pockets, going out on just a short day hike because you can compress everything down, but also if you're going on more technical hikes, if you're even taking on an overnight trip, there's so many features that it's gonna make it perfect for that. All in all, this lightweight pack is extremely breathable. It comes in at a really incredible value. You can use it for lots of different things. It's the Osprey Women's Sirrus 36 liter pack.